Page 47, downhill fun. It don't look like fun. This looks like a mess. Let's take a look at it. Just kind of dig into it and see what's here. It's in 4/4 time. It's got 3 sharps. We're still in the key of A major. Make sure you're doing the A major scale. You get this A major scale in this piece. So if you've been doing it, it makes playing the piece a lot easier. If you haven't been doing the scale, you're probably going to struggle trying to get this smooth and even. Right hand first. Let's check notes and fingering and all that. You're starting out with the primary chords in the right hand here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, the 5/7 chord. That's all it is until the last 2 measures of the second line. Then you get the scale coming down. 1 and 2. And that's the fingering for the scale. Just finger it that way. 1, 2, 3. And you get it again in the 3rd line. During the rest you come up. 1 and... Last line, you're here. 2nd measure. 1 and 2. And then during the rest you come up. The notes are written here, but the AVA sends it up here. During the rest you come all the way down here. Because we get a 1-beat rest, we got time to move. It's no problem. Left hand, well, you're starting out with a scale on the left hand. 1 and 2. 1, 2, 3. 4, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Rest. Get the idea. And then in the last measure of the 2nd line, you go to the primary chords. Last line, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the last 2 measures. The notes are here, but it has an AVA above it, so you come up here. And then the last measure, the AVA went away, you come down here. Remember the rules for the AVAs? If they're above the staff, you go up. If they're below the staff, you go down. If they had to put that AVA and the left hand below it, under the staff, then you'd come down. But they didn't, they put it above, so you go up. Put the hands together, here, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1. I'm trying to connect everything as best I can, except for the rest, of course. Lift up for the rest. That's really the piece. So once you kind of get into it, you find, well, it's not quite so hard, I hope. Go through and get rid of the hesitations, and then we'll add the articulation. I'm hinging at the wrist for the staccatos, and they're short staccatos. Connect. Now that last chord in the 1st line is by itself. Really all it is, you get accents in the last measure for here. Just play them a little louder is all. Dynamics, MF, mezzo forte, moderately loud, whatever you think sort of loud is. Keep these chords soft. And the 2nd line and the last 2 measures here. Now it's the right hand that gets moderately loud, and the left hand goes soft. And then the last line, the last 2 measures, it's the right hand soft, left hand's very soft. And the last measure, you're loud. You can, if you want, play both hands the same, but I still think it's the right hand that we want to hear. Even though they're playing the same notes, I think this is harmony. I'd play it a little softer. It's the right hand we want to hear. I don't know that you need a forte and accents both. Just play them loud and staccato. Speed, well, that depends on how fast you can play the run accurately. Okay, how fast can you be smooth and accurate with that? That's going to be your allegro. Just don't mess up the beat. If you're messing up the beat, you're going too fast. Slow it down. If the run is not even, if it, it's even up, you're going too fast. Slow it down. I'd like to play it with you very slowly to check the notes and the rhythms. Not going to do any dynamics. There isn't any to speak of. I will do the staccatos, so I'll give us 4 counts. Let's just play it to make sure you're playing all the same notes I'm playing at the same time. Even one hand at a time if you have to for a bit. 1 and 2 and ready and go and 1 and 2. And 1 and 2, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Rest. 2. Rest. 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 Rest.